Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sanj and today we're going to talk about how much money I make per video on YouTube. Because when you start a YouTube channel, one of the most common questions you'll get from people is, oh, so how much money do you make per video? And it's actually a tricky question to answer because it varies quite a lot and the numbers I say may not necessarily translate into another channel's experience in another country, on another topic. It varies quite a lot. But I thought I'd do this video to give you a bit of an idea for me, and I'll describe a bit around my channel and sort of the demographics around my channel. And especially if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, this is what it's like if you're working full time and you want to start a YouTube channel on the side. This is what you can expect to make in terms of per video type statistics. So let's get into it. So to give you a bit of context, my channel is focused towards personal finance and investing. It's been running for over 2 years and I've got around 50 odd videos on YouTube so far. I did start out doing cooking videos and then I pivoted to personal finance and investing because cooking will only get you so far in life is what I would say. So in terms of demographics, most of my views are between that, it's quite large catchment, but between 18 to 35, I'd say, and very much focused in Australia. And it makes sense because my videos are very much focused towards investing in Australia because that's all I know really. You can say I know how to invest internationally, but it's really through ETFs. Now, I do stress it is personal finance and investing because, if you're running a beauty channel or a games channel or a pranks channel, that's different to personal finance and investing. I've understood that personal finance and investing is quite a lucrative area. The other thing I'll quickly note before I show you the number is this is all post-tax. So I get a little bit worried when I watch similar videos on YouTube for other people and they show you the screenshot of how much money they earn. And that's all pre-tax. Like, remember, you still have to pay tax on all this money. So, and for me, I have to pay normal tax plus like my HECS, my university debt, because it's all top line revenue for me, right? So I've factored that in and I've tried to give you after-tax estimates of what I earn. And it's a bit of a tricky situation when you do have a YouTube channel, you earn all this money and then you do have to set aside a certain amount. You have to kind of guess how much money do I need to set aside for tax. Otherwise you'll be hit with a massive tax bill and you might have to like sell shares to pay for your own taxes from YouTube. So here we go. So this graph basically shows you all my videos over the last month and how much I've been earning after tax per month for each video. So there's about 50 odd videos that I've got out there. Well, I think high 40s, let's say. And you can see the sort of structure, and I think it's similar for most YouTubers. You'll have a couple of bangers, like ones that are doing really well, over $70 a month. Then you'll have this kind of mid-section that's sitting around that $20 a month area. Then you have a long tail under $10 a month. So there are some that are only earning like less than $1 in there. So if you average this down, it's basically around $7 a month per video after tax that I earn. So any new video I put out, the average I expect from it is under $10 basically. And I'm saying, okay, I'm going to get under $10 per month from this. And that's why most YouTubers, the game is really in making more videos. Because each video you make, it's like a new product. That product goes out into the market. It generates a certain level of revenue. And probably in future videos, I can talk about, the life cycle of a video. It's hard to kind of even actually admit that there is a life cycle, but there is. Some videos will do really well at the start and they'll kind of die out. Other videos will be very quiet at the start and then they start to pick up and they generate a lot of money over time. So as a reference, the top 2 videos are my ComSec trading tutorial, how to use ComSec, and the other videos around my favorite ETFs, so that when I talk about VAS and VGS, and basically the only 2 ETFs you need if you live in Australia. The other thing I'll point out is about the first 5 videos account for 50% of my money. So, and this is the thing about YouTube is it's hard to predict what's going to be a good video. So the best thing you can do is just keep putting out videos that you think would be good for your viewers. And your viewers will basically tell you if they thought it was good or not that useful. So that's always going to be a learning case for me and for, you if you wanted to start a YouTube channel is the best thing you can do is just put out a video that you think you would want to watch and that you think people would be interested in, and you let the algorithm basically tell you if that was popular or not. You let your customers, your viewers tell you, yes, that was worth watching, or no, no one really cared about that video. What are you doing? So hopefully you found that interesting. I know for me, when I was in the early days of YouTube, I was curious to see what are people earning, or if I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel, I was curious to see what others are doing, especially, considering my situation. I do work full time in a normal corporate Australia job, and YouTube is something I do on the side. So there may be things to take away from this. Gives you a bit of an idea of this is the kind of income you could expect to earn if you did start a YouTube channel. But I would say it does vary a bit based on whether you're doing personal finance and investing versus, say, pranks or computer gaming kind of channels as well. So if you enjoyed that video and you want to follow someone who is on their YouTube journey from very humble beginnings, you know, a couple of dollars a month, to maybe larger beginnings, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And let me know if you want to see more topics around the YouTube journey. I normally focus on personal finance and investing, but I can pivot to YouTube journey as well. And check out some of my other videos around me documenting my YouTube journey. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.